Okay, I can give a view based on myself as a citizen, or based on what I have received from emails and from the news blogs of what I've done, right? So, but I'm not actually an expert. I've been monitoring all the actual details. So, based on what I've known, right, there's two areas I think the Pakatan Rakyat has done quite well. Okay, number one is in the area of governance. In the area of governance. So before the election, under the CSI Parliament Initiative, the supporters of the Civil Society Initiative have promised to promote good governance. So 1 year already, I can see they actually have implemented some of this initiative. For example, in Penang or in Perak and even Selangor, they have this open tender. So this open tender is more transparent. You compare with Barisan Nasional, which is still a lot of questions, who actually got a tender. So this is one thing. Then and also we look at currently the Pakatan is still opposition at the federal government level. So we cannot really assess it at that level. But we look at these three states, right? Penang, Perak, and Selangor. We can see some of the major indicators or perception. Okay. If you look at what the data that I was given, right? Look at Penang, they claim to have achieved up to 10 billion investment. Okay, so it looks like this figure is big. And in Selangor, they also claim to have up to 12 billion of new investment. So, but these two figures, 10 billion, 12 billion. It doesn't mean anything, because we can also say that it's also due to the fact that Barisan has done a lot of groundwork, right, for the past several years, and we can say Pakatan Rakyat, they are reaping the benefits of the groundwork that has been laid. Okay. But if you look at some of the indicator like new investment, right? You look at Penang, they claim that they have like 5 billion of new investment, right? And in this Selangor, they are talking like 200 new investments, totaling to something like 6 billion. So we are looking at if this data is correct, we are looking at like 50% improvement of the previous compared previous investment figures. So ceteris paribus, if you look at all factors are being equal, we can say that this is kind of figure that we can be proud of. Means it's a big jump in terms of investment.
Okay, just move on a bit from the economics now more to the politics. Yeah, do you think the Pakatan coalition are holding together barely, or do you think that they are about to fall apart at the seams? Because there have been some issues like, for example, past hudud doctrine, and then also on jumping ship.
So whether this is an indicator they are not coming together is questionable, because this could be also an indicator that the Pakatan Rakyat members have agreed to disagree. It means that they allow dissidents or disagreement to be done openly, and which is a good indicator. It means no party has been too dominant, right? So we can use this as indicator to say, hey, look, they are coming together, and yet on the same time they agree to disagree, which is a good thing.
But do you feel tangible changes? Okay, for example, promises. You look at before the general elections, people talking about local council elections and all that kind of thing, but nothing seems to be going in that direction.
So this is a thing that is still not very clear to me. So, but in terms of what they have come out, they come out with some program. They call it in Selangor, they call it Merakatkan Economy, something like that, whereby they give free water, right? So those who stay in Selangor, I think some of my family members, they will benefit a bit lah. They get free water, and also they I think those who have their relative pass away, they can get some allowances and things like this. So this kind of initiative, a person like me may not really benefit, but I think it's more to those marginalized groups. Right. So in Penang, like in Penang, they are doing these things on this free Wi-Fi. So I would be the major recipient of this. whenever I go to, internet is very important to me. So if Penang can by next year, provide free Wi-Fi to everyone, I think this is going to be a very big achievement. I think they are doing something about this. So the free Wi-Fi initiative is something I really feel the Penang has done something great, and it will impact me directly.
Yeah, but local council elections, I mean, local council elections would really showcase the democratization of the population, right?
Yeah. I think this is the one thing that something like a jewel of whatever they are doing. This is a bigger showcase. And from what I know, actually through the some civil society initiative, they've done a consultation session in Malacca. Then they've done something in KL, right? So, and there's a group formed called Coalition to Governance, right? And currently the secretary is Empower. And Maria Abdullah has been working something with this Ron Liu and also some of Pakatan Rakyat members to do some research on this. So I would say at this stage it's still moving, right? But they are not at implementation stage yet. They are still at a feasibility study.
But
so,
don't you think that that's rather slow? I mean, it's 12 months.
Yeah, okay. But whatever government policy, right? As big as this, we are talking about a change of governance, at a very fundamental level. Even before our election, we have this Nahpa report. So whether we like it or we need to give them something like 1 year to come up with some kind of recommendation report, because there's a lot of models of how election can be carried out. Of course, my model is it must not be very costly. It must be something very simple to be carried out. So in terms of where is this heading, right? It's still moving, but of course it's not moving fast enough, because Pakatan Rakyat is now entangled with so many big issues of conflict with Barisan Nasional. So there's not so much focus on policy making, things like this.
Okay, so you think this war of attrition with Barisan Nasional, in particular with UMNO, is affecting the performance of the Pakatan?
Yes, because their resources are, for example, now Elizabeth is on leave, but she is the main person to protect the environment. So when she's away already, who's going to champion and protect and look over the environmental issue? So many, and Barisan Nasional also create suspicious, if you remember. So now instead of doing their actual job, doing program and policies, now they be involved in consolidating power, check on each other, so it will somehow affect their performance.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.